hasn't really bloomed yet, and I just wanted a really good actor, and Sarah was that, and she was great in the audition, lovely person, nothing like her character, which always is interesting to me. She's a really confident. She'll talk to you like this, and she's really confident, but giggly and sweet, and hasn't experienced the things that she's portrayed, but obviously can know what that feels like.
Well, I'm very excited to see the career that is ahead of Rebecca Hall.
Me too.
Because she just pops out of everything that I've seen her in, and she's very convincingly American.
Yeah.
Too. I mean, she's a real Brit.
Yeah. I think we were in Berlin, and she opened her mouth at the end of the movie. We were all on stage, to do a Q&A, and she opened her mouth and spoke with a British accent, and the whole audience gasped. They had no idea. It was really cool. It was like, yep, she's English. Yeah, she does a good accent.
She brings a real melancholy and sweet. Is she someone who's depressed?
The character?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, she's been damaged and abandoned by her mother, and grew up with this angry, stingy woman, emotionally stingy woman. And yet, I think that kids who are abandoned by their parents generally feel like it's their fault. So she's constantly trying to make it up, and thinks maybe she can feel good about herself or make it up to her mother if she keeps taking care of her grandma. And I think it also, maybe she's afraid of the world, too. I mean, if you grow up under the shadow of someone who sees the world from a depressed place, you might see the world as a scary, bad place, too. So, and this is more thought than I ever put into it, trust me. Like, I just wrote her. You know what I mean? I picture a character in my head, and she's lonesome, she's a virgin, she let her sister do the other thing, she was comfortable doing this thing, and then when we meet her, she's ready to stop. She's just had enough. That's her story, I guess.
So you've been traveling a bit with the movie and talking to a lot of people. Have you been surprised by the reaction to the film in any way?
Yeah. Pleasantly surprised that people say it's my best movie, it's so much better than my other movies, or...
How do you feel about that?
I know, it's weird. I feel great about it, because that's how it should be. I should be getting better. The movies are so different, though. They're going to speak to different people. They're different in their topics. But I feel good about that, but at the same time, I don't really understand it. Like, it felt like more of the same to me. Like, I'm still just doing what I did on my last few movies.
It looked like you were giving this a little more of a push in the direction of comedy, perhaps.
Yeah.
You don't think so?
Not consciously.
Huh.
No. I feel there's a lot of laughs in, maybe less so in Lovely and Amazing, more in Friends with Money.
Agreed. Which is more of a big ensemble.
Yeah.
This is too, though.
Yeah, but that's like it feels more ensemble-y, because you go from couple to couple to couple, kind of.
But part of, I was among those who wondered how Jennifer Aniston could be in that group. I did have that problem.
You couldn't...
I didn't feel like she
forget
belonged.
her.
Yeah.
Because she's younger, or because she was Jennifer Aniston?
Both.
Oh. And
because she was more working class.
The character.
Yeah. Not her. No,
Right.
No.
Right.
No, the character.
Mm-hmm.
So it was when at the end of the day, did you have that's a word I keep promising not to use, that phrase. Finally, did you ever question the casting in that case?
Very much. Before I offered her the part, I had all those fears. But they felt like fears. They didn't feel like... my gut said it was okay, because I bought it. You didn't buy it. A lot of people might not have bought it. A lot of people did. I felt like she's a good actress. Yes, she can be younger. She was a school teacher. She's educated. They all kind of started in the same area. She just kind of went a different way. I hoped people would believe, she played the poorest of those, and of course she's the wealthiest in life.
Yeah.
But I turned off those voices because I felt like she's right for this part. She was right for this part. She was a little younger than I wanted, but she's right for the part, and so I'll do it. And she's funny, has good timing, and I like her. So I shut off the fear voice, and I'm happy with her performance. I am, but I know not everyone bought it.
Have you gotten started on what you're going to do next?
I'm rewriting a script that I wrote. Frances McDormand, after Friends with Money, gave me this book called Every Secret Thing, and said that she had bought it and would I want to do an adaptation of it and possibly direct it. So I said, okay. I never did an adaptation, and it was about two girls who murder a baby. I was like, I can see why she gave this to me. I was just so happy that she had the faith in me to do something like that, and I was very excited to do it. It's really plot-driven, so my job was easy. And we're slowly starting to cast it as I'm rewriting it, but we don't have financing yet. So that's, if anyone out there wants to be a producer, now's your chance.
Do you work with the same producer on every? You worked with Ted Hope for a long time.
Yeah, Ted produced my first movie, and Anthony Bregman, who worked with Ted, has produced the last 3 since then. And he will produce with Frances the Every Secret Thing. It's just worked out that way, which is great. It's great to work with the same people you can trust over and over again. It's really nice.
Well, they'll find you. They'll find you some friends with money.
I hope so. Yeah, I think they will too. I hope.
Well, thank you very much.
Sure.
This was a pleasure.
Good. You too.